Hello, my beautiful babes. You guys are so inspiring, so uplifting. Thank you so much for all the positive comments. I don't want to cry. Thank you guys so much. I just got some new cards because I only brought 5 decks. And for those of you, there's been a couple questioning why I'm in my car, and I've been hired as a private driver for 2 weeks in Vegas. So I'll be back to my RV on the 17th or the 18th. Anyways, got some new cards. They are, what's it called? Spiritual as fuck. It's the only ones they had. And they're made out of pretty cheap paper. But anyways, 99 inspirational cards for people who fucking need some inspiration. And then we got another one that says, crush your goals. Anyways, that's all they had. So, let's see. I have not even looked at one of these. But here we go. Trying to get a message from my babes who inspire me, keep me uplifted, and oh, you guys don't even know. It's so annoying having to fight against toxic thought patterns of being unworthy when we're just trying to be worthy. You know? It's fucked up. The world. What's the message? I just cannot get over how much I love you guys. I'm falling in love with many of you. It's so good. Blast, my babes. You guys are encouraging me to keep it real and authentic and weird. I love that word weird. Thank you, because I am weird. And, you know, it's just, I got the quirks, and that's what it is. So it is. When you are wrong, admit it. When you are right, be quiet. I don't know. What? When you're right, be quiet. Yes. For a minute, or depending on the audience or the ones you're around. But there's a time and place to speak up. You know, I watch several YouTube channels trying to get a message. And just because I watch an influencer over and over and over and over, trying to extract just what I need and leaving the rest. My point is, just because I am enthralled or absorbing, or not even absorbing, it's like, my point is, you know, we can engage in certain messages and see within it that there's something not quite right, but there is something worth absorbing. So when it says, when you're right, be quiet, yes, thank you, but no, not always, thank you. Because I spent my whole life being quiet, and that's like what the darkness wants. They just shh. It's like, no! We need to speak on what's right, not just hold it in. But then, you know, we have to be careful because then we get exploited or backlash or whatever. So it's such an, even within, you know, even within good messages, you got to be careful to not absorb all of it. Even if all of it's worthy, it's not always worthy all the time. It's, you know, everything has its time and place. I don't know. It says something here on the back too. Just say yes to fessing up or shutting up as the situation warrants. You'll be all around way more likable to everyone, including yourself, if you need to, keep a list of all the times you were abso-fucking-lutely right. Just be sure you burn it before you die so you don't ruin the illusion for everybody. What? You can pause that and read it. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's the message? When you are wrong, admit it. That's a big one. I am quick to admit when I'm wrong. Because then I can correct it and then I become right. I'm also pretty quick to apologize. My mom, bless her heart, finally acknowledged this about me, that she's like, you apologize, when necessary. And she admitted that she does not, because she needs to maintain the power. It's like, it is so traumatizing to not acknowledge your faults to the ones that deserve acknowledgement. Like, when you step on somebody and you don't admit to it or confess or apologize, there is something like a spiritual law being broke. And that's, there's something about confession that the Catholics exploit, but it is a thing about cleansing the consciousness. And I went through a situation where, let's say, a supernatural being acknowledged they oh my god, they had me wrong. But it was one sentence, and it was quick, and the next day their vessel didn't remember saying it, so that's fucked up. But I did get a split second of acknowledgement. They said, I had you wrong. Also, there was a few times individually I've been acknowledged very briefly. It's almost like it was so excruciating for them to admit something. It's like I could barely heal from the acknowledgement. It's like, thank you? Fuck. That's not quite enough if you ask me. But, I guess it's enough. That's, at least they acknowledged it at one time, even if they didn't remember it the next day. How fucking bizarre! Fucked up situation. But, I wasn't gonna be like, well, what you said was, because then, I don't know. They wanted to know. They're like, what did I say? I was like, you should know. Ew. Anyways. What's the message? I just put it back. Oh well. Let's get another one of these spiritual as fuck affirmations. If we may get a message for my babes. Sometimes crushing it means asking for help. I really had to. I'm still working on that. What is it about asking for help? Sometimes I wouldn't even ask questions to clarify a situation because I felt like, well, I should probably just figure it out. If I ask, then they'll know I don't know things. So if I just don't ask, then I'll maintain credibility of a persona that I know. But I started asking questions. I started asking for help. Well, I haven't really started asking for help. I feel like I shouldn't have to. My mom, I just learned, gives like a couple $1,000s a year to certain charities. And I have I've only borrowed money from my mom one time. I paid it back and she doesn't even remember. But it's like she has that much money to help charities, and I'd never even ask, and I could totally use it sometimes for the betterment of all the babes. I mean, I did just get over addiction and homelessness just a couple years ago, but like, so it makes sense, I guess I would be weary to enable somebody who is, innocent. Whatever. I probably could have got out the situation because I was looking for an out ever since I got in. I don't know. What's the message? We need to ask for help? Help! Help me. Help me. I don't know. The abundant universe will provide. And I guess, as long as you got food, clothes, and shelter. But ask for help. What do I need? And who do I need it from? It comes with strings often. I don't know. Let's just move on. Ugh. Asking for help. There's a couple... I'll just say it. Ugh. There's a couple channels I watch. In midway, they'll give a little spiel about how they appreciate donations, and if you join the subgroup or whatever and become part of, like, a little spiel, and it's such a turnoff. But I give them a super thanks because, if I watch enough, I don't agree with everything, but like, we gotta, like, the weeds and the wheat grow together. And so we if we never engage because we're in fear that we're going to absorb something uncouth, then we won't be able to absorb the things that are of value. And so we got to be brave and engage and recognize our power of discernment and letting things in and letting things out, absorbing the substance of value and releasing what is not of value. But it's like, there's nothing wrong with asking for donations, but like, it just, something about it just feels, it's like, I would just want people to be like, I cannot even help myself. I want to support this person. And that's, anyways, ask for help. It's so hard. What is it, a pride thing? Why is it so hard? It's a turnoff. I don't know. It's like, God should provide. Like, what? Like, I don't know. Help me. Just help me. Okay? Just help me. Okay? What do you need help with? I don't fucking know. The bills, baby. No. I got enough money. Barely. I think God wants me to be on the just enough to spectrum so that I'm always motivated to work and I'm always at the peak of appreciation when I get anything. And so it's so frustrating. I know it's like God will give me a bunch of whatever, boost me up, and I'm like, ooh, and then he brings me down. It's like, sister, you're too something. We gotta humble you. And it's like, really? It's because I'm too something and you gotta humble me. I don't know. It's so easy to just blame God for everything. It's like, when something goes wrong, it's your fault. But when something goes right, you better give credit to God. And let's just work together, co-create, and both take the blame. Because we are. What's the message? Ask for help. So, even when it came down to me being fucking desolate, my parents could provide, and I still wouldn't ask them. I couldn't even go to the church, which I know they could give me something, like a resource at least, gas for my car, perhaps. I don't know, whatever. I just was like, nope, I'm not gonna even ask the ones that are supposed to probably help me. Isn't it bizarre? Like, I don't want to have to ask. Whatever. Can we move on? Okay. What's the message? I love you guys. Help me. I'm just kidding. You guys help me so much. I just learned YouTube takes 30% and then another 20% for taxes is fucking 50%. But then again, they do, it's like the world is part teacher and the YouTube is doing the, with the things. And so I'm like, okay, I guess I only should get 50%. I guess. You got to be born into some sort of position of ownership, and like the owner of I would like to own a radio station or have my own station someday, or have a segment on somebody else's station. You already know I'm trying to get the studio and do the things and trying to get to where I am the one who holds the cards and not YouTube or the government. Like, so it is. We got to work together, and blessed YouTube. Like, YouTube works with the weeds and the wheat, and so do we. Anyways, what's the message? One more. Oh my goodness. If we may get a message for my babes. What's the message? What's the message? No, we're not gonna do that. Let's see. Oh well, let's just. No, let's not. I'm gonna do that again. That was too many. Weird. There's a couple here that are not the same as the others. Maybe you literally can even. What? Maybe you literally can even. I don't get it. What's this one? I don't know. Alright, let's just get one more. Thank you for being here, you guys. Love you so much. So good. So good, baby. It's so good. What's the message? One more. For my babes. Just trying to get a message. If we may. Loving is its own reward. Period. Like, when I am allowed to love on somebody, it is a reward. It's like, thank you, because it fuels me to love. It's like, I need to love, and when somebody is not letting me love them, it's not very rewarding. So it does hold true here. Loving is its own reward. And when you can more than love, when you just want to get all up in their energy and just, that is another level. But when somebody is open to receiving love, it is so good. I'm like, thank you, because it's just my natural energy. I just want to, So, I don't know who needs to hear that and why, but perhaps somebody needs to open themselves up a little bit more to love, because if you're not open to it, the person that might perhaps be able to give you it won't be able to give it to you. So, and vice versa. And I love you guys, and you help me receive your love, and it's like just a big old love fest, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you guys. I love you so much. Until next time.